The clinical significance of blood urea. Clinical significance of blood urea. Now the blood urea normal value in the blood is about 10 to 40 milligrams per deciliter. 10 to 40 milligrams per deciliter. So if you are going to take the high protein diet, so the urea levels will going to get
increase.
Obvious. If you are going to take a lot of protein inside your body, that protein can undergo the degradation and there will be the increase in the urea. Simple words. Okay. And about 10 to 15 to 30 grams of urea per day. Yes. Is excreted through the urine. Excreted through the urine. Okay. And we already know the detection for the estimation of the blood urea inside your blood will be which type of method?
Dam method.
Now this blood urea, if it is increasing, blood urea, if it is going to get increase inside your body, there is a specific term for that. It is uremia.
Urania.
Uremia. Uremia, it is a term describing for the increase of the blood urea inside your blood. If I am mentioning the blood urea, it is indicating that urea which is going to present inside your blood, isn't it? The term which is describing over there, that is the uremia. Now these blood urea, if going to get increased, they can be divided into three type of things. That is pre-renal, renal, post-renal. There are conditions are there where the blood urea are getting increased inside your body, and they can be divided into three things. That is pre-renal, renal, and the post-renal. Now pre-renal, why it is pre-renal? Because it is not reaching to the kidney, even though you are able to see that the blood urea is getting increased inside your body. What is the reason? Because the first thing is that increase in protein intake can lead to the increase in urea, as well as the major surgeries. As well as prolonged fever. Third thing is your pre-renal condition. The kidney is not involving in order to increase that thing. Generally, the kidney will be going to get involved now. If the excretion is not going to happening properly, then only the urea will going to get increased inside your body. See, formation of the urea will be continuously inside your body. Parallelly, the excretion of the urea is also happening continuously. If any kind of happening damaging to the kidney, that means that kidney is not capable to excrete the urea, and urea will going to remain inside your blood. So that type of condition it is involving due to the kidney. But kidney is ready to excrete the urea, but the production of the urea is too much high that even the kidney is trying to eliminate, but it is not fulfilling the capacities, the requirement. So in that way, that condition where the kidney is ready to excrete the urea, but is also having the limit. Even though out of that limit, if your body is producing more urea and there is no involvement of the kidney in that, that type of thing is recording as a pre-renal blood urea type of things. Where kidney is ready to excrete the thing, kidney is very healthy, but you are taking too much of protein inside your body, and due to that too much of protein, unnecessarily your urea levels are getting increased uncontrollably. As well as in cases of prolonged fevers, due to the continuously medications and other things, the urea will also go up. Third thing, in cases of the leukemia. Okay. Now, if I am talking about the renal condition, that means that the kidneys are getting involved over here. So there are conditions that there are renal disorder like acute glomerulonephritis. Now, what is happening in the acute glomerular nephritis? Your nephrons are getting swell up. If they are going to swell up, will you think that they are capable to function normally? No. So what is happening? Your urea is not getting eliminated. It is again sending back into your body. कोई चीज स्वेल हो गई तो कहाँ से वो यूरिया पास होगा उसमें से? In this mechanism, the renal is involving. That's the reason it is due to the renal thing. Okay. Now in this thing also acute, not only that, polycystic kidney. If the cysts are getting formed inside your kidney and your kidney is getting enlarged in the size due to the cyst, or the cysts are producing any kind of compression on your kidney and not letting the urea to come out from your body, and that type of condition will be called as the renal type of condition. The kidneys are getting involved. Now there is a post-renal thing. It is happening due to the obstruction. Now kidney is very healthy, but obstruction is at the level of ureter due to the stones. It can also that can be happen.
Calculi.
Due to the stone or calculi. Yes, stone can be called as a calculi. The brilliant mind Zaki has been answered.
Abba.
Or else the calculi, or it can be a tumor. It can be a tumor, or it can be enlargement of prostate gland in case of male. Now the kidney is very healthy. Kidney is working very healthy, but in the ureter the obstruction is there. So if the obstructions will be there, there will be the channel for backflow of the urine. The urine again go into your bloodstream, whatever the waste products are there. Again, then the chances are there it can go back to your thing, and again the blood urea will again other toxic substances will start getting involved in that. So that's the reason the concentrated urine are very dangerous. Whenever your urine is becoming concentrated, okay, that means that your blood again your kidney is not fulfilling all the requirement to remove the toxic material. Something or other thing will remain inside your bloodstream and it will going to get harm to your body. Okay? So this blood urea condition can be divided into three: pre-renal, renal, and the post-renal. Pre-renal, if you are taking the high type of energy, high type of protein intake and getting the blood urea to get rise up inside your body, that will be called as a pre-renal. If the renal, where the polycystic and the glomerular nephritis is happening over there and not letting the urea to go outside from your body, that kind of condition. Post-renal will be kidney is okay, but at the obstruction it is happening at the ureter level or in the bladder or in the somewhere or other way, where it is not allowing the urea to go out from your body. Those sort of condition will be called as a post-renal condition. Okay. Last topic I will be discussing, then we will be winding up. Renal function test.